I came back for just a couple paintings, maybe just one, depends on if anybody watches them, but I had that one shelf of cups of paint left that I really wanted to get rid of so I could put some new stuff on the shelf. I kept saying that I'd eventually get to it, and then like a year went by. Some of these paints are like 2 years old, so I kind of expected that when I opened them they would smell moldy and gross and be dried out. There's definitely going to be a lot of chunks of dried up paint from the sides because these are all so old, but I found enough that are good that I can try using them. I can't have trouble throwing them away because they spill all over the car when you put them in the trash bag in the car to take it to the dump, so I figured I would try and use it up if I could. I'm just going to keep whatever colors I have and not make anything new. I already did a few of these, so I know that I eventually ran out of white paint, which kind of is going to limit my ability to do any more. I only had like one shelf left anyway, but I also go through this really fast because the first pours didn't work out well. I don't remember how to do paint pouring apparently, and so it didn't turn out very well. So I just kind of showed the pouring phase because some of it is in the final painting, but I kind of fast forwarded through that part. And this is just matches the color of some other paintings that I've done that you probably haven't seen because it wasn't very popular, but I like the way it turned out in the end. But you'll see that I clearly don't have any skills anymore. I repoured and scrape stuff off and repoured and then scrape more stuff off. And my head's in the picture all the time because I apparently don't know how to use the camera anymore either. So it's a lot of fun times on this one. But the other ones, hopefully, I think maybe went better. I'm not sure if I'll make videos for them or not, but I like this one at the end, but I really didn't think it was going to turn out. But hopefully you'll find it interesting as well, but there'll be the real pour later on. I think this is the part that I ended up keeping in the end, so in case you think that everybody that does paint pouring just is good at it from the beginning, that's not really true. You'll see how bad this one comes out at first, and then eventually I make something better. Here it is. This is how it looked, all purple. Not really anything good there, so I did it again, and there's paint everywhere, and I don't have any of my supplies anymore, so I'm trying to be careful, but just really lost all my skills. I guess you gotta use it or you lose it, so as you watch this, if you really want to see what the final painting looks like, I do kind of stretch it out and then remove some spots and then pour another last minute cup. So I used up a lot of paint. None of it really went on the canvas, but hey, it did the goal either way. But you might want to scroll to the end and see what I added throughout if you really want to see which cups were used for the final painting, because even on top of this one I poured some more, so it was quite the struggle. This one was such a struggle that I almost gave up, but at the end here it looks really cool. I'm glad I didn't give up on it. I guess I just don't really have the patience for paint pouring anymore, and I don't have the skill. And I really wanted to redo all the sections again anyway, but this part at the top, I didn't love this renovation, but I left it in because it was getting late and I didn't have time to keep doing it for a 15th time. So let me know what you think about this one.